It usually was about 3. A lot of the interviews you saw we actually did on the first day of shooting. The first woman you see in the film, the woman with the glasses who says, you know, this is home, we're very country. She was, I think, maybe the first person we interviewed for the entire shoot, and we actually hadn't anticipated using any of that material. We thought we were going out to meet folks who were going to come to the clinic, trying to establish a little bit of a relationship, so that way when they showed up in the parking lot that we wouldn't just be total strangers. But we found that everyone was just so immediately and completely open with us about what it was like to live there, what their problems were, what their concerns were, that we realized that if you put this stuff in the film as well, it gave it, for us at least, a much broader context than just a bunch of people coming to a healthcare clinic. So we felt like, you know, if we could use these interviews to help remind everyone who's watching it about the region that we're in, that it would help tell a bigger story. But the crew was, you know, the first day was myself, a camera person, and a sound person, and you went out a couple times with a camera person and a sound person. But we did all that stuff in the 3 or 4 days before the clinic.
It was a little bit of an unusual way of doing a documentary in the sense that it was event-based, so we didn't have that much time, and also we had multiple crews. So one of the interesting things is that, you know, each of these different groups would sort of develop a relationship with someone over the 2 or 3 days that they knew them in the clinic, and sometimes I wasn't that person and you weren't that person. And we'd go, when we were watching the footage, we'd see that, you know, this person we had stationed in dental developed a really great relationship with someone in that situation. But it's, you know, a lot of filmmakers, documentary filmmakers, will have a project where they are following a family or a single person for years. And so we had to try and build that relationship much earlier and much sooner. And I think part of what helped is the fact that you know, people were ready to talk about this situation because they were frustrated and emotional. And health, one of the things we learned is that health is about so much more than just your physical comfort. You know, brings up all these things about how you live and your ability to take care of your family and how you feel about yourself. And so all that stuff was at the surface because of the event that was happening.